Today is Monday, September 5, or 5th, 2022, and it is also day 39 of JS for websites. And today I have this code pen, I have my HTML, I just have a button, right? An A tag, which I'm going to use as a button. I'm going to now style it with CSS, and the goal is to just change when I click on this button, the page should transform to dark mode, right? And I'll do that with JS. But before doing that, let me just target the button and then give it a background. What background should I give it? Let's see. Background, maybe black for now, and then color, white. And then to remove the text decoration, which is the underline, I'm just gonna say text decoration, set that to none, and then give it a padding, 10 pixels top and bottom, 20 pixels left and right. And then I'll do border radius 20 pixels so that the border is round. And I'll move it to the side. So what I'll do is I'll target the body and give it a border just so I can see what I'm working with. So border, 5 pixel solid border, black lined border. Okay, and that's what I'm seeing so far. And what I want to do is I want to move it towards the right, all the way at the end. So I'll give it a display of flex, and then I'll do, let's say, justify content, and then I'll do end, and that should work. Beautiful. And then I think I'll leave it like that. Maybe I'll even leave it the body border there. And what I'll do now is I'll go to JavaScript and I'm going to target the button. So I'll do var, so variable, and I'm going to call it button, and I'm going to access the button from my HTML by using document, which is a DOM, and then I'll do document and then query selector. And query selector is a function that selects whatever tag that you put in here, and whatever, let me rephrase, the first tag that it sees of the type that you inserted is what it's going to select. So if I put A, it's going to select the first A tag. And coincidentally, there's only one A tag, so it works for me. And it returns one object. And so now that I have the button, what I'll do is I'll create a function called on button click, and I'll say function, and then inside the little curly brackets is what I'm going to say, or what I'm going to tell the button to do. So I want the button, this style, so I'm going to target the background, so I'll have to target the CSS, which is a style, and I'm going to actually set it to white, and then I'll say, okay, I want your color to be black, and let's see, maybe I would also want to target the body and change the border to be white, so I'll also do var, and then I'll say body, and set that equal to document dot query selector, and then say body, and so it's going to select the body tag. And then in the function, I'll just add the body, select or target the style, so the CSS, and then I'll target the color of the border, so I'll do border, and just set it equal to the same thing, 5 pixels solid white. Run that, and then in order to actually call my function, I have to go to the button and then say add event listener, and hopefully I spelled that right. And then the first parameter is the handler. So how do you want this to happen? When I click on the button, when I double click on the button, something like that. So for me, I would just want it to click once, so I'll just use the event handler click, and then call the function that I want, or pass in the function actually that I want to occur, and that is on button click. Right? Paste that in there, and then run that, save. The last thing that I would want to do is change the background of the body itself. So I'll go to the body, and I'll do style, and I'll do background and change it to black, right? And then let me save that. And then when I run, or not when I run, but when I click on dark mode, now everything, right, becomes dark mode. Obviously, this is just kind of like a little practice more on events and such, but I believe there's a different way to do this that's actually efficient, that you don't have to rewrite your code. But yeah, that's it for today. Bye.